All right, welcome to our belt tying class. We do this, of course, here at the dojo, but it's oftentimes kind of hard to remember how to tie your belt. Because you're doing it here at the dojo, you're excited to get on the mat, or you might already be on the mat doing it here in the mirror. So of course we want to make sure that you have an opportunity to practice this at home. The method that we use here at our dojo is called the single wrap method. It is not the only method out there, it's just the one that I really enjoy. It's a little bit more traditional, and so let's just get started on how to do this. So I got my black belt here. For those of people who are black belts, you know that your name goes on a particular side, so we're not going to really worry about that too much. This is mostly, of course, for white belts and even yellow belts who are still practicing. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to get that belt like kind of on your back, right? So you have it on your back. You kind of even it out so you have these two sides here. The next thing you do is that you take your left side and you pull it out so that it's very long and the side is very short. Remember, the goal of this is to keep this nice and flat on your back. You're going to kind of pull in your tummy, suck in your tummy a bit, and you're going to put this longer piece over it and then push out so that it kind of stays, right? There's a little pressure on that belt. You bring it all the way around till it's back on front. So what you'll see is you'll have three little levels here. The longer one that ended up on top, the shorter one ended up on the bottom. So you kind of pull it out a bit. You'll see there's a gap here. You take this longer one and you put it straight under, and you pull it straight up, and you of course fix it a little bit, make sure there's no turn in it like I just did. There we go. The other side, you kind of have the shorter side, which again was your original shorter side, and it's also on the bottom. You're going to even it out while kind of getting this belt cinched around your waist. So you even it out just like that. So you have this even out area. Once again, the one that was longer you had put through the bottom and it came up out the top. The one that was on the bottom was already on the bottom. So the one that's went through the bottom is in your right hand. All you do is cross your left hand over, cross your right hand over that, reach through that little hole, and then you kind of, what we call, kind of straighten out the knot, and there you have what's going to look like a fortune cookie. Once again, you can loosen it up a bit by pushing on these tag ends, and then you can kind of pull it out and tighten it a bit, and then once again, just flip the top over the bottom, pull that through that little hole there, and pull. Remember that when you tie your belt, it should be a really good knot. The belt should sit directly on your belly button. It shouldn't be to the side or over here or anything like that. It's directly on your belly button. Sometimes, and people's body types are different. Sometimes people like to wear it on their hip bones. Sometimes it's a bit higher. It's really a comfort level for you because you're the one that's going to be kicking and punching and doing all this with one day a black belt. But for today, you're probably tying a white belt. Remember, that white belt is really special. When I look at the belts that I've earned, I look at that white belt and I think about all the work that I did to get to where I am. And that white belt becomes really special. So take care of it. Make sure you learn to tie your belt properly. And remember, ask me if you have any questions here at the dojo.